It is, it's Yasamika here, Being Hu-man. I got a real cool one for you tonight. All about doors. Doors, portals, gateways, whatever you want to call it, they play a massive part in our life. I'll take that as confirmation. Portals. Now, everything on the outside is a reflection of what's happening on the inside. Now, doors play a huge part in our evolution because we have to walk through a door. We have to walk through a portal of opportunity, a gateway. There's lots of different, and just the fact that there's an opening means that there's a door. And as we go through our doors, our subconscious mind is always protecting us from what could happen when you go through a door. So, first door is that, let's say here you are up in spirit world, which is halfway up the fourth dimension, the fourth and fifth major octave of the fourth dimension. You're sitting up here and you're chatting to your soul because you're closer to the soul in this reality than in the third dimensional solid reality. So you're having a chat to the soul, and the soul goes, there's a portal open, there's a vacancy, there's a doorway open for you. And you go, oh, far out, really? And the soul goes, yes, there's a new incarnation ready for you. And you go, far out, a new beginning, a chance to expand, chance to grow, all these cool things. So it goes, wow, really? And it goes, yeah. Jump in your orb. So it jumps in your orb. Nanu style. And we come down from the fourth dimension down to the third. We're still in our orb, okay? No one can see us. They might pick you up on the odd photograph, because the odd photograph will show this little orby thing in there. Not all orbs are babies in a spaceship. It just means it's a fourth dimensional being, and before it transforms into something, it stays in orb form. Anyway, we come down, and it's like, here's a doorway. Half the doorway just fell on the floor. Oh my God. Here's the door. Come on. Right. There's your doorway. Now, we had to pass through this doorway or gateway or portal to progress. So it goes, righto. The soul actually says, it's my turn and I should really go through this door. It goes, well, better trust the soul. It knows what it's talking. The soul is actually the super consciousness and knows a damn sight more than the subconscious will ever know. So the sub or the person goes, yeah, man, I'll go through this door. And it goes through the door. Thank you. Now, whatever happens on this side of the door is going to have a huge bearing on how a person goes through doorways or portals. Because most people that I talk to, or they talk to me, they say, who the hell put me in this lifetime? This lifetime is shocking. Look what happened to me as a kid. Who the hell would put me through the door? And it was your choice, okay? It was guided from your soul, Holy Spirit, or the flame, same thing, okay? So when you get here, and where's the bubs? Where's the bubs? Dun, dun, dun. Here's you as a bubs. And here you are, inside mum. You've gone through the portal. Mum and dad have been together in an intimate situation, and you have entered the portal and you have gone through the doorway and you are here. And whatever happens in gestation may be good, may be anything but good, might be ugly. The subconscious, and the child goes, and the subconscious mind goes, why the hell am I in this reality? This is violent. This is negative. I'm unwanted. I'm a mistake. I'm this. I'm that. My God, Dad's buggered off or gone somewhere else. Mum's in a hell of a state. Mum's depressed. Dad's depressed. I'm here at the wrong time, at the wrong place. They were going to have a child, but I've turned up too early, and this has all happened after the door. So the subconscious mind comes in and goes, I better protect you, because that's one of my jobs. My job is to protect you from whatever upsets you or scares you, or you end up in a negative situation. So the sub goes, the effect of whatever you've done, the effect is negative, and you feel hesitant, frustrated, overwhelmed, all these cool emotions. So what the sub goes is, what created this? What's the cause? And as it tracks back, it will find the cause is going through a door, going through a portal, a gateway, an opening. So the subconscious mind will go, I'll put a block on whenever you decide to go through a door, because you are going to be disappointed. You're going to be a disappointment. There's no celebration in this lifetime, and what it does, it puts a block on doorways, portals, openings to a new reality. Because when the first one that we went through, or you went through, turned out to be shite. And another thing it'll do is say, will I ever actually trust my soul or Holy Spirit ever again? Because that dopey thing put me through here, and this is a shocking lifetime. So we grow up, we better get that all over here, please. We grow up to be there with the patterning of, here's an opening. And your subconscious mind goes, hey, watch it, Charlie. That's a doorway. Remember this doorway? And it all turned to blinking custard. Sour custard. Might be sour yogurt. So this person here will go, oh, I never really want to go through another doorway. I never want to evolve. I never want to look for anything expensive. And as soon as the doorway or opportunity opens to me, I will turn the other way. That's one way you could deal with it. Another way that you could deal with is, I know what it's like going through stink doorways. I'll be here and I'll have safety net karma written right across my forehead. So when anyone else who decides to go through a doorway, I'll be here to rescue them. Because I really needed someone to rescue me, but no bright so-and-so was there. That's another one. Another one is the sub will go, well, instead of giving you one doorway, I'll see if I can manifest 6 doorways. So, yeah. So if you're going to go through a doorway, I'm going to give you lots of choices. And then this person goes, I have no idea what bloody doorway I want to go through. Oh my goodness. So all the carry on that's happened going through a doorway. They have massive patterning triggers. And one thing is that when we go through a doorway and we have our past life here, can we have a past life, please? Here's a past lifetime. When we go through the doorway, we forget. I did this pretty well last time. Let's see how we go this time. Yep. We forget what was before the doorway. We forget that we have got past lifetimes. We forget that we have a past life and we have to carry those traits from that lifetime into this lifetime. Yes, this is a new beginning, but a part of our mind is veiled. So it's like, I have no idea what was before. And this Thursday night, one of the ladies on our Thursday night clearing session said that it's medically known that when you walk through a door, the mind, it's a reset. Because it is a reset. Because when we come through this door, we reset ourselves, but the only hassle with it, We reset the conscious mind, but the subconscious mind still has all the patternings from our past lives, and we have no blinking idea that we've got them. Oh, doorways. Doorway karma. We all want to evolve. We want to have a better reality, a better life, a life that's co-creative, a life of peace, harmony and prosperity and all the cool stuff. However, and I'm never going to deny that of you, but the point is, it's the patterning that gets through the doorways. You go through the doorway and then the subconscious will go, well, if this is what it's like through the doorways, I suppose I better live in here and do my best in amongst all this. Doorway karma, doorway patterning, it's the same thing. Have a look at how and what happens with doors with you. In the physical reality, have you ever hit your head on a door? Do you donk your head on the door? When you were being born, did you donk your head on your mother's pelvic bone? Because if you do that, you're going to donk your head on a door. Do you bump your shoulder when you walk through a door? Do you have trouble walking through a door because every door you walk through, your subconscious mind is well aware of it? It's well aware of what happens before the door, what happens during the door, and what happens on the other side. I was a disappointment when I went through my door because my mum expected me to be a daughter. So I was automatically a disappointment. So for the rest of my life, until I cleared this patterning, I was afraid of going through doors in case I was going to be a disappointment on the other side. And when I found that patterning and when I had a look at it, it was everywhere. I could go through a doorway for someone else. Work would put me onto a training and say, hey, go get this qualification, which is the doorway. I would do it for work. That's fine. The subconscious mind, no worries with that. But when I go through a doorway for myself, like birth was, that's when all these patternings come in. I'll go through a doorway for mum. I'll go through a doorway for dad, someone in the family, the boss, whatever. That's fine, because you'll notice that you'll go, oh, that's funny, I have no problems with the doorway, only when it's such and such, and the chances are it'll be for your doorway. What you want to do in your life and go through your portal. You might belong to a group consciousness of people. Might be a sporting team, maybe a work team. It could be a gang. And you'll go through portals for them and go through doorways. But this is the most important doorway for anyone. It's our own doorway. Have a look at it. Go into your past. Remember, all this happens in the third dimension under our nose. We are living in this. Have a look at any portals, doorways, openings that you've gone through and see if there's any experiences, negative experiences. Went through the doorway of birth. What happened after birth? Because this is birth. This has got birth patterning written all over it. Because one of the doorways is, here's mum here. Excuse me, you pop over here. What happened when you went through this doorway and you were born? Did you go back to your mum? Were you whisked off to a dorm or an annex or another room? Was there separation after you went through a door? When you come through the door, what was the reaction? Was Dad there? Was Dad at work? Was he somewhere else? Was he having a party? Did Grandma and Granddad approve of you? What was it like after your birth? Because that will give you an idea what your patterning is after you go through a door. It's a biggie. It's massive. Walk through your house. See how many doors there are. This is door karma. You'll never look at a door ever again the same. Right, everyone. Oh, and we've got 2 new courses next week. Really good courses. Arania's going to take body decoding, and I'm going to take dream decoding. We're both going to do it, but we'll support each other. And what's interesting is that you might have a body thing happening. You know, it might be small enough. You're always nicking your fingers with the knife when you chop the veggies. And you go, I wonder why I'm always just cutting the tips of my fingers. Or I'm just jamming them in the door and it's only the tips of my fingers. I wonder why that is. I wonder why I've got a sore hip. I wonder why I keep knocking my right arm. How come my wrists are sore? Why do I get thrush? All these different things. Arania and I will show you where everything comes from, because our body never lies. It's one thing the third dimensional cannot do. It cannot lie. So whatever happens in our body is a reflection of what's going on the inside of us. Our light shines through our different layers. And there's all kind of things going on in there. And it all shows up on the outside. And the first layer on the outside is our body. Why have I got a sore elbow? How come my shoulders are sore? Where does that come from? When you start clearing your patterning, or just wanting to know where the hell or why the hell, what's going on, we have to find out what's below or what's behind the discord. And body decoding is really good, because you're going to start understanding, why do I twist my ankle all the time? What do ankles stand for? Ankles stand for security. Oh, really? Subconscious security. So if you are insecure, you are going to actually hurt your ankles or other parts of your body that reflect the same thing. Arania is going to take a 6-week course on this. You can either pay it in one lump sum, or you can contact Arania, and if you want to do it night by night, that's fine. And of course, we do record all these courses, and we will send you out the course as a replay, so you can watch it when and wherever you want to in your own space and time. Body decoding, it's going to be 6 weeks, and it's going to be certified. Arania is going to send out PDFs. You're going to have the video. There's going to be questionnaires and all kinds of things like that. So it's certified. That's for the body decoding. The next decoding one we're doing is dream decoding. And when we understand, can we use you again, please, mate? That'll be good. Frank, you up there? Oh, okay. We think in the 4th dimension. So whatever you're thinking about now, it's in the 4th dimension in a holographic form. As we send the thought down into our body, it incarnates in. It goes past the void in our throat and our neck and into our bodies to manifest in the 3rd dimension. Dreams are in the 4th dimension. So if you want a prelude of what's going on, if you want to actually understand what's going on from the 4th dimension into the 3rd, decoding dreams is one of the best and biggest things you can ever do. And it's the rhythm of the dream which is the key. How does the rhythm work? Because the rhythm will tell you what patterning and what karmic patterning you have that is manifesting in the 3rd dimension. Dreams are phenomenal. I love dreams. And you know what's cool? The weirder the dream, the better. You listen to people say, I had a real weird dream last night. Take the blinking dream decoding course and find out what these things mean, because they are a huge doorway into our 4th dimensional reality. When you work out what they mean, you can bring that knowledge and wisdom into the 3rd dimension and understand it in a conscious mind. So if you know anyone who's keen on the body, finding out what creates the illness and the discord in the body and the theory behind it, how it works, please share this to anyone that you know is keen. And if you know anyone who's keen on dreams, they may be a vivid dreamer and they wake up wondering why the hell I dreamt like that. Dream decoding will be top of the list, because it's a very, very good way of knowing and learning what's happening in your subconscious mind. And there's two kinds of dreams. We'll teach you all about those. And because sometimes it's just necessary for you to get a message or a transmission of information. And that is not a dream. That's something else. And I'll tell you exactly how that works in the dream decoding course. If you're keen, please go to our website and book through the website. It starts next week, Tuesday and Wednesday night. Well, there you go. Have a great reality, everyone, and please remember, everything we talk about, we're living in it. You're living in it, and I'm living in it, and so is Arania, because everything is here. All we have to do is work out and learn what the heck we're looking at. It's all here. Okay, well, have a goodie, and book one of those courses if you can. Highly recommend them. I love them, and I'm the blinking guy who's running them. Oh, okay, cheers, have a goodie.